Okay, I think we're live. Awesome. Hello, everybody. Uh, it's going to be an interesting stream today. As I already mentioned, I think last week, um, this is going to be a bit of an experiment. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, my bad. My phone was on max volume for some reason. Okay, sorry. Anyway, so yeah, last week's live stream was all about modeling the trapdoor. This week I'm going to be experimenting with two new pieces of software. One is called Daz3D. It's kind of a pretty common uh, platform or software used to make humanoid characters. Um, and another one is called Jinny, which is a piece of software used to make 3D clothing. And I'm going to be using that to make like uniforms and things like that. So there's all of that kind of stuff. So by the way, this is the first live stream, as far as I can tell, where we are both on not just YouTube, but also on Twitch. So I'm going to have the links for that set up later on the Discord. If you're already on there, we already have a Twitch link, so you can go check the stream out there. Yeah, I guess we can just get right into it. Let's see. I do. Awesome. So yeah, this is Daz3D. Whoopsies. I've given my guy pants just to make sure I don't accidentally show somebody who's naked in this live on public streaming. So anyway, whoopsies. Funny story, by the way. So today, at work, while working at FedEx, I managed to smash my hand, um, like pretty badly. I was carrying a really heavy piece of machinery, and it was a bit lopsided. And as I was kind of carrying it, one end of it basically flipped over and crushed my left hand. So I'm gonna be fat fingering most of most of today's live stream because pretty much my index finger, I have a huge finger brace on it. Um, so I pretty much can't even use it. So yeah, it's this is gonna be a fun live stream, I guess. Yeah, hope probably short, maybe even shorter than last week's. So, but anyway, yeah, I have experimented a little bit with Daz before, but not a whole lot. This is pretty much gonna be my first like real crash course, just kind of seeing everything. Um, so yeah, one of the things I do know is that it's pretty much you got all these different like sliders, and the whole idea is that you kind of mix and match these presets. So, oh, we can change the. Oh my God! Holy crap! There's giraffe over here. Okay, no. Geez, even 100% is pretty long. That's okay. Let's lower that. Like, is it like a defaults button? Reset value. -33%. That is default, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Um, Anime head. Oh, we got an alien. Okay. Um, right. One of the things I do know is that you have to purchase a lot of stuff that you want to use in Daz. One of the things I want to try to eventually have with the infantry soldiers is have like beards and things like that, like facial hair. That was the one thing that was kind of limiting with the previous software I was using, which was Make Human. There wasn't really too much like facial hair assets, and they were all pretty ugly looking, if I'll be honest. Let's see. So what is that? Okay, that's kind of like puffing out his face a little bit. Honestly, I'm not really trying to recreate anything in particular. I'm just kind of this. I'm just kind of going off of what looks good. Okay, so that kind of makes it long and short. Okay. There we go. We got cheekbones. I'm gonna be honest. There's not like a. Wait, can I do like above 100? No, that kind of sucks. There's not like insane amounts of customization. I will be honest, from first impressions at least. I'll say that. Okay, so that makes the. Jeez. Okay. Reset. If you want to have like really like lengthy eyelids. Let's see, -25. Yeah, that's not too bad. Oh, that makes him really droopy. Okay. I guess you can make him a little slanted. Okay. I was gonna say something really, really racist. I'm not gonna say that though. Oh, whoopsies! I moved the wrong slider. There we go. Oh, okay. I was like wondering, like, what the hell is that doing? It's like, okay. If you want to make like, I guess like the bridge of the nose kind of more pronounced. Okay. That's interesting. Huh? What? Hold on. Wait a minute. That's the default. Why is it not even? That's weird. That is very, very weird. I don't want my my humanoid characters looking all lopsided. Okay. Position head. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. Like, yeah, that's not even. It's not symmetrical at all. Okay. 36.9. There we go. Yeah. Fine if I. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird that they got all this like anime stuff here as well. I don't know why you'd want to use this program to make anime characters, but yeah, I guess they got it. So, okay. Yeah, definitely. I'll say like these character models, they do look a lot better than the ones from Make Human. Make Humans just, again, it's an old program, so obviously they just, you know, you can't really expect it to look that great, but you can see there's a lot more like facial detail with like the skin. Like there's a little like freckle here, things like that. And the hair, actually, I'll say the hair looks a lot better. Oh, jeez. The Wicked Witch of the the Wicked Witch of the West is here. Okay. Let's see. Twist. Okay. Yeah, there's some weird options on here, for sure. Give me a sec. Let me see if. Oh, okay. I have a new like multi-chat system on here, so I can actually see like all the different chats from both YouTube and Twitch. So I have to now kind of double check that from time to time. Oh, ooh, that's weird. If you want to make like a bent nose, hold on. Yeah. That is strange, yeah. There are some, also, from what I can kind of tell, a lot of this like facial morphing kind of stuff, it seems to be mostly like expression related. Like I don't think I would ever use this to actually make a character, but definitely for like making different like expressions, I think it'd be actually kind of beneficial. Okay, mouth. Let's see. And then, ooh. Can make it really droopy. Yeah. Yeah, let me try something like that, like -20. Hold on. Yeah, that's pretty flat. Yeah. Okay. Mouth cavity. I have no idea what that's doing. Mouth realism. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. If you want to make like a really like thin lip. Okay. Hold on, that's what I want to see. How thick can you make these? Aw. Let me give you a kiss. Mwah. All right. That's that's an interesting combination. Let's see, 20. 20. Yeah. Okay, we're trying to make, you know, some more kind of macho looking manly characters. So definitely we want something a little bit more plain looking. But by the way, I'm probably not going to use this model in the game. This is entirely just me experimenting with the software. Oh, okay, I see. That's... Uh-huh. Okay. You want to make it like really flush. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, geez. How big can you make this thing? Wow. Okay. Reset. And then that's, yeah, how high. Okay. Okay. Legs. Wee. All right. I wasn't. Most of these sliders are like pretty like realistic, like as in like they have like limiting, like pretty realistic limits. This this is an exception. Yeah. What the hell? Okay. Let's put it back down. I will say he looks kind of he looks kind of short here. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe a little bit taller. Okay. Feet. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'll admit, like, again, everything when we were detailing this part seemed pretty realistic. It seems like everything below the waist is just max stupid. Okay, that's oh, you can make you can make him amputated. Oh, that's actually a pretty cool feature. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Um yeah, you can make him amputated. Sweet. Toes. Okay. Okay, this is ridiculous. Um why is there so much more customization options for feet? What do you mean that's not the there's so much more customizations option for feet, even though that's probably like the least important part. I was kind of expecting a lot more for the head. Limits. Oh, okay, rotation. Gotcha. Base. Okay. Can give him some really long arms. The thing is like, he's got to have a little bit of muscle, so probably something like that. I think that's kind of seems a little bit believable. Yeah. Okay, chest. Yeah, definitely there's a lot more options outside of the head. I think yeah. Honestly, a little bit of muscle probably wouldn't hurt. Then let's see, the chest size. What the hell? Okay, okay, right. That's definitely goofy. Yeah. Um. I honestly think that's probably fine. Like what the default was. Some of the defaults are fine, in all honesty. Uh. Oh, that's not bad. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Like just like a little bit. Make him a little bit slim. Yeah. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't care about that. Hands. They look fine. Why would I want to change that? Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Why is that an option? I look. That's what my hand looks like right now, by the way. After today's injury. What the hell? Okay. All right. That's just ridiculous. Navel. I'm guessing that's like belly button. Yeah. Okay. See, Make Humans models don't even have that. This is just textured. That's it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely these models look pretty believable. I don't think it needs to go that deep though. And then torso length. So we can make him a little bit taller. What was the default? 43. Can make him a little bit shorter as well. I kind of feel like maybe a little bit shorter is better. Like obviously we can go pretty low, but yeah, because I feel like the default, which is like right there, it makes it seem like he's got a taller like torso and then pretty short legs. So maybe something just like kind of just in the middle, like 0, honestly. Whoopsies, that is not what I wanted. Yeah. Seems about right. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's where we get into the real meat and potatoes. Yeah. Okay. Because I was wondering, like, man, if it was just those options only, I would have been kind of upset. No, okay, we got some real good stuff here. Morphs, tucked teeth, gum line. Okay. Face size. That does literally nothing. Okay. I'm going to be honest, that seems to do almost nothing. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Why does that not do much? Like that's... Huh, okay. I mean, I noticed these ones don't have like an image next to them, so maybe they just don't work. But that's still weird. Yeah. Okay, those work. Can make the iris a little bit bigger. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. It's the guy from Thriller. Wow. And I guess we can... Oh, holy... Well, hey, at least something cool is that you can actually see how much more detailed these eyeballs are. These like veins, you couldn't even see that on the old models. So actually that's kind of cool. You can actually you can see that these definitely have a lot more detail going on. Something I just realized. This doesn't have a color, does it? Eyelashes? Okay. Smart content. Okay, hair. Holy crap! There's a lot of toon-looking characters. That's ooh, okay. Eyebrow color. Okay. Did that even do anything? I'll be honest, I didn't know much of a difference. Eye moisture. What does that do? Literally have no idea. Literally have no idea. um. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay, no, that hasn't really done. Man, this is a lot more confusing than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I kind of just thought, like, for... Whoa. There's some weird stuff. Okay. I kind of just thought, like, for... Basic foundation. Is that skin? Oh, that's a lot of different skin colors. Oh, whoa, okay. Double click to load. Ooh. Okay. Okay, but now his I'm gonna be honest, that hasn't... Is it just the head that gets affected? I think it's just the head. Huh. Yeah, that has not done anything. Nothing is selected. I am selecting that. What do you mean? Whoa. Okay. Holy crap. Can I not, like, just move? Nope. Nope, that is just apparently not something I can do. Okay. Oh, there we go. Maybe? There we go. Yeah. Okay. I still don't understand. So, when I add... Yes, I already did it, you stupid... Yeah, it's just... It just doesn't do anything. That's weird. That's... Yeah, that's just straight up not doing anything. Oh, let me just make sure that. Yeah, no, it's not doing anything. Is it just like I'm not selecting the right parts? What is going on? What is going on? Okay. I wasn't expecting this to be so difficult. Um, an error has occurred while reading the file. See the log for more details. The log? What do you mean? Panes. Where's the log? No log. What? What is happening? What is happening? I really don't want to go into to YouTube just to Google this stuff. Oh, select the nodes to. Okay. Hold on. So when I do, say, for instance, I want to do this, right? Oh my God, what do you mean? What do you mean nothing is selected? I've selected it. That just makes him white. What do you mean? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Oh. Okay, his eyes are now purple. Okay. Progress. We're making progress. What do you mean? His eyelashes. No, his eyebrows. Okay. Does that just like not work? What? I am so confused. Like, I feel like some of these just don't do anything. Load the clothes onto the guy first, then apply those materials onto them. Really? It says eyebrows, though. Okay, hold on. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm trying. I'm trying. Okay. Base shirt. Okay. It's not like I could just like drag that on. Okay, that's now, I think, just added another shirt. Nope, that's not. God damn. This is the struggle is real right now. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. Fight. No. Jeez. Okay, content library. Is it maybe in shaping? Nope. Yeah. I mean, you can't deny it. This is pretty confusing. Actor. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you'd think it. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. There we go. Twice, sir. I always find it helpful. Yeah, yeah. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Hold on. We are making progress, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. What the hell? Come on. Okay, it's like, okay, for these eyebrows, right? I want something like brownish. And I could see it's applying something, but it's not applying. Maybe is it the lighting is like messed up? Hold on. NVIDIA iRay. I'm kind of worried that's just gonna like absolutely explode my computer. Oh. Okay. Um. Yeah, his eyebrows are not brown. That's gray. Those are gray eyebrows. Okay, that works. It's like some of these eyebrows they work. Like that works. That doesn't work. That works. That works. That doesn't. That kind of does. But it's not brown. It's gray. I'm not hallucinating, right? Like that is gray. It's not brown. It's like, these are brown. It says it's red, but it's this is so confusing. Neon blue. Okay. Like again, like some of these materials they work, and then some of them they just don't. Like I'm clicking on that. There we go. That's why I find it so confusing. It's like maybe there's just like a certain like models that work with certain materials. Maybe. Oh my god. I've made a anime character. Yeah, that's not brown. That's gray. It's like that's just it looks weird. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Whatever. All right. All right. Let's see what else do we got? We got lashes. Okay, we got different eyes. Can I like? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, don't crash on me, please. I've made it angry. Oh no. Okay, okay, thank God. Oh my god. I've made it angry. Is there a way I can change his eye color? Oh my god. Every time I click on the different eyes, it just Daz just cries in pain. It's like, why are you doing this to me? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like content library. Draw settings. Render settings. Shaping. Yeah, there's nothing I'm gonna be real. I don't think that. How do you change the color? There's got to be a way you do that, right? Rendering, general. Could point at something. Okay. That is. Oh, jeez. Yay, Super Easter. Yeah, that's. Is there not a way you can change the eye color? Maybe. Hold on. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, apparently the eyes just make Daz really struggle. Because every time I click on it, it just doesn't respond for a couple of seconds. Okay. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Progress. We're making progress. Those eyes do look odd. Let me see how they look like. Ugh. Why is it all rusty? It looks rusty. Okay. Feminine skin. Eyebrow transparency. Oh, okay, hold on. Eyebrow tone variation. Thick. Yeah, for the eyebrows. Done. Did that do anything? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think it did. Thin? Again, some of these, it feels like it's doing literally nothing. That is weird. That is weird. Don't think that's made my character any darker at all. At all. Oh. Oh, sorry. I see there's some other comments here. What battles are already in the game? Right now there's 3. There is the San Juan Hill, Guantanamo Bay, and then this, and I'm going to butcher the name because it's in Spanish. It's a place called Las Guasimas, which is like a forest, like heavy, dense jungle forest kind of setting. That's going to be in the initial release on Steam, and that's actually what is already in the demo as well. Well, there's going to be a bunch more later down the road once I get to that. Okay, literally, I might have to start swearing at this thing. Literally, none of these, like, I thought this is supposed to, like, okay, like, change the color. Bam. Applying the makeup. Is that all it is? It's just makeup. Well, somehow I changed his head and changed the color of that. And then it just like never updated ever again. Oh, okay. Maybe I gotta find something that's basic foundation. Yeah, that's weird. That is definitely. Did the Spanish have better artillery? Yes. No. Actually, no, sorry, I misread that. No, the Americans did, actually. The Spanish had better firearms. A lot better firearms, but we had better artillery because we had more of it. EBDB. I might have just like give up on this. I don't think I could. I might have to just like Google like how do you change skin color in this program. That's weird. That is weird. Yeah, that is weird. Okay. Let's see. Poses. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to like poses, there's a bunch. But yeah, okay, let's probably get some hair. Let's get some hair in this thing. Can't have a bald character. Okay, there we go. Was that it? So the texture. Heh. I was kind of expecting some fuzz going on. That's not what I was that was not what I was expecting. Products? Oh geez. Okay. This default hair samples. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Maverick hair. All right. Let's get it. Okay. Okay. We're making some. Oh, jeez. I think this is a 8 male. What type of item is it? Base. You chose to fit an unsupported item into the figure. Would you like to convert the item? I don't know, yeah. I don't know. If the program dies and explodes, then I guess this didn't work. Oh god. Yippee! Oh, okay. All right, it's completely broken. Okay, let's try this one. Maybe this will be better. Please work. Oh god, okay. That's not what I wanted to press. Where's my hair? Where is my hair? Okay, this thing. Delete. Okay, I can see there is like some hair being applied, but it's like transparent. That's weird. That is strange. The Spanish did better with more troops. Debatable. Need more troops, better leadership. The fact that they were on the other side of the ocean. They were far away. There's a lot of factors as to why the Spanish ended up losing so badly. Okay. Rendering. Scene, simulation, display, actor, feathered. Okay. I see that's moving something, but I don't... What the hell? Okay. See, but that's just a texture. You haven't actually added any hair with that. That's... What? On. Show bones. What? 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 Okay. I'm gonna be honest. This is, yeah, this is a lot more difficult than I thought. Face. Can I put a beard on this guy? You really need to kind of go into the iRay preview mode for transparencies and stuff to work. Oh, okay. So I have to do this. All right. Brace for impact. this might crash my computer. We'll see. Oh, okay. It's done. It's doing something. It's doing something. Okay. I've made an emo. That's I don't think they had that in the Spanish American War. Oh god, it's lagging hard. Dang. Okay. Oh jeez. Okay. Take me back. Okay. Yeah, that's yeah, that is strange for sure. Did I didn't actually really notice. Did the hair, yeah. I do see there's a loading bar right here, so maybe I have to wait a little bit. Give it a second. Breathe. Oh, oh my god. Yo. Okay. You're a legend, by the way. What was it? Dippy Doodleberg? Thank you. This is it actually works. Okay. Wow. It's running like garbage though, but yeah, okay. Wow. Okay, that is awesome. Jeez. But it's runs so bad. Oh, that is atrocious performance. Okay. Right. Um, okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Whoopsies, I just smacked my hand to the freaking microphone. Okay, let's see. Do we have any? Daz is clunky as it is. Yeah, that's the one thing I liked about Make Human. It was very, very lightweight. Like it was limited for sure, but it was really lightweight, and that was kind of nice. Daz, unfortunately, is just because it's an older program, like as in like they've been just like updating this thing since like the mid 2000s. So everything about it is just yeah, it's clunky for sure. And I kind of knew that going in, and that's kind of why I stayed away from it for so long. But again, just Make Human not being as supported, and there not really being any other good alternatives. Like this was kind of like, yeah, I kind of stuck with using this. um, okay, well, definitely, I probably am gonna have to get some other hair models. Uh, if I want to actually try to see something different. But okay, okay. Right, I think this was a good enough. I'm gonna go back to this is so laggy. Um, I think that was a good enough crash course for Daz. I'm gonna see if I can now export this because I completely forgot how to do it. And then we're gonna see if we can try importing this into Jinny and see if we can make some clothing for this thing. That is a little bit better than the default clothing. Let's see. Window, favorites, scripts, help. Is there a button? Export. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Oh, you can't see that. Okay, thank God. Biovision. What? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let me Google this. Hold on. The US had a couple of battles in Puerto Rico with Spain. Yep. That they did, and that's like going to be in the game as well. Okay, let's see. Daz3D. There was even a video I saw that like had this. Okay, let's see. BRB. Hold on, I gotta Google this. Okay. All right. What? File, export. Okay. And then we want to, okay, as OBJ. All right. Let's just make something random. Bam, human assets. Let's do Daz3D models. Experimental. Bam. Bam. And then we'll just call this, hold on. OBJ. Wavefront. Okay. Daz3D experiment person October 9th. Okay. Save that thing. Convert from Daz. Wat. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oi. It's loading. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I thought it was gonna crash on me again. Okay. Let me open up Jinny for just a second. All right, let's close this thing. Daz, exit. Would you like to save? No thanks. No thanks. That was an experience. Okay. And then I have Jinny installed somewhere here. Yeah. Open file location. Oh, that is not at all what I was thinking was going to happen. Other programs. Where did I save that? There we go. Okay, and then I actually have to set up the background. Hold on. Didn't the Spanish use cavalry? Yeah, they did. Both sides did, but just the Americans were woefully underprepared. Oh my god, I gotta sign in. Hold on. BRB. Properties and Jinny. That is not Jinny. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's gonna take forever to load this thing. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Windows capture properties. Bam. Yeah. Okay. Studio mode. And bada bing, bada boom. How does that look? Yeah. It's looking nice. Okay, create a new style. Designer. Okay, and then if I'm not mistaken, so if we want to open up an avatar, hopefully you can't see that. Where is it? Assets, human assets, Daz, that one. Geez, how big is that model? Properties. It is 198 megabytes. Jeez, that is nuts. Okay. History will be removed. Yeah, of course. I have no idea what the conversion is. Got no idea. Hold on. I have a tutorial here to help you with that. Units. Meters. And then... Okay. Press OK. We about to see if this is going to explode. Well, it's not liking this, I'll tell you that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, it's definitely is strong. Oh, she's struggling. You can't see this. I'm looking at the live stream footage right now. You guys can't see this, but my screen is it's just covered in is not responding right now. Come on, you got this. Load. Oh my God. Yeah, that Daz model is unoptimized. Heavens. Great heavens. Human assets. Yeah, definitely has some. an MTL file. Huh. Yeah, the OBJ is has 182 megabytes. That is ridiculous. No wonder why this is taking forever to import. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Let me look at chat, see if there's anything new. I don't know about the sword incident. That's interesting. I do know that the commanding officers, they had sabers, and they used it mostly for symbolic purposes, but they were there. Yeah. The whole idea with Jinny, I've used it a little bit before, is this is how I'm going to be making the new uniforms. Because, it's loading 30%. Okay, hold on. Progress is being made. But yeah, this is going to be the program I'm going to be using to make uniforms. Just because the ones I made in Blender by hand, they don't really look that good. They're very, very tight fitting. There's no like creases or folds, the natural kind of things you'd expect from, clothing. And things like seams and stuff like that, that's just not there either. So my hope is with this program, I'll be able to make a little bit better, a little bit more realistic looking clothing. I'll be able to like simulate things like folds and creases and stuff like that. Yeah, we're at 80%, guys. You guys cannot see it, but we're at 80%. So it's still going. But yeah, this is going to be the program, hopefully, that I'll be using to make the new uniforms. It is taking forever, though, to load this. Oh, jeez. Applying skin suit, 80%. I'm gonna narrate this for you guys because you guys cannot see this. You guys probably it's just probably just a still image right now. Oy. Yeah, yeah, definitely Daz. I'm gonna have to learn it a little bit more because it's weird, for sure. It's very weird. Um, the one nice thing though is that with my game, most of the body types are gonna be kind of the same. And so really it all comes down to just making the face models, the different face models. Because right now I just only have just one, so it kind of looks like a huge army of clones, which is not what I want. Um, so that's also kind of a nice thing with this program as well. With the uniforms, I'm only going to be making, a handful, maybe a couple of variations, and then just kind of the difference in models will be basically uh, the heads and the faces. But here we go. It's in. It is in. It is a bit broken. I can see that the hair is not working. Um, but okay, it's in. Can I get rid of that? No. Okay. I'm guessing that in the future, and again, I can't do this on stream, otherwise I'm gonna get banned for showing like nudity and stuff. But in the future, I guess I'm gonna have to import this without any clothing. But in the meantime, wait, can I add hair? No way. No way. I can add hair. Sweet. Add that. It does literally nothing for the model. It's just gonna make me feel a little bit better about myself. Okay, that hasn't done anything. It's done literally nothing. Awesome. Right. So the whole thing with Jinny, right, is that you have these like prefabs. So let's say that. I think that's pretty good. Let's add that. It should be form fitting. So draping. Yeah. Oh, that's clunky for sure. Um let's see, simulation. Oh god, yeah. So there is like a like a little bit of a physics simulation here. Again, unfortunately, me adding these clothes has just made this really broken. Um, let's see. Can I grab that? Oh, my computer is having a really bad time right now. Come on, computer, you got this. Okay. And is it possible? No, that's not what I wanted you to do. Width. There we go. Make it a little bit thinner. Just a smidge. Okay. And then because this is all weird for some reason, let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay. Hold on, let me fix this. Yeah. Get inside. How the hell did that even happen? Okay, hold on. Simulation. I think what we need to do, we need to move this back up. If I even can. Okay. I'm not making a great impression with this program. I can promise you that this program does work a little bit better than Daz, but unfortunately this model is being finicky with me. Come on. Get down. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. This Daz model is not helping me at all. Will there be ragdolls? Yes, but not at launch. At launch, I'm still going to be using just preset death animations. And then as for new film about the Spanish-American War, yeah, we do. But it's just, unfortunately, again, with this war, it's not as popular, so there just isn't much interest in making a film about it. Okay, this is not going to plan. Hold on. Let me try this again. Let's see. Delete. Worst case scenario, I'll just use just one of like the default ones that it gives me. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to, but we might. Okay. Let's try that one more. We'll try one more time. Oh yeah. Draping again. Tell you what though, the pants might be a little bit easier. Actually, let's try that. Let's try adding some pants. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah. All right. Got some pants. It's loading. Still. Okay, there we go. Yeah, definitely. Next time I do this, I have to not import the clothing. Because this is just making it really, just making it act really weird. But okay, yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Right, let's give it make it a little bit more baggy. Oh. This is an experience. This is an experience seeing my computer just really struggle with this. Ay. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna make this a little bit wider. Alright, simulate that. Yeah. That's a little bit better. Can we stop the simulation? Nope, stop it. Let's see, can I make... I don't know if I can make like this part wider unless I like make a seam. So here's how Jinny kind of works now that we're actually getting into this. So each of these lines is actually a seam. So you can see that we have a seam kind of running all the way down here. So the idea is like, say, for instance, I want to cut it a little bit short. So I can do something like this. Whoa. Like that. Okay. And it is symmetrical. That's good. And then we'll cut it around there. And then I think I could just grab that and then just delete it. And there we go. Simulate. Perfect. Or I can also do something like this. On. Yep, give me that. Maybe I want to make like rips and stuff like that, because you know these guys are running for a long time in the jungle and stuff like that. So I can. Oh, give me strength, Lord. This thing is crashing again. I will say, it might not be the program's fault. It could also, again, just be the fact that I'm now multi-streaming onto Twitch, and so there's a lot more GPU power that's being used. But anyway, so what I can now do is I can grab this and kind of add little cuts like that. So now it looks kind of like it's like torn up a little bit. So there's that. Let's see, what else? Can we add pockets, or is there already pockets? There's a crease, but there's not really any pockets, so hold on. There is this feature we can do. So I'm gonna grab that and create a pattern. Okay. So these lines, these actually represent like seam connections. So meaning that there is some sewing here, 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 here that basically is attaching everything. We want to get rid of that and that. And so now, when we go to like here, and we hit simulation. Oh. We can see that there is now a pocket. It's a really tiny one, but yeah, there is now a pocket here. It's only on one side though, but yeah, it's fine. So there we go. Stop the simulation. It, for whatever reason, is not stopping. Awesome. Brilliant. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let's move. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. Oh, it's gonna take forever. At this rate, it's gonna take forever. I will say though, like zoomed in, I can now see like the details on like the hand. It looks good. Like this looks a lot better than the Make Human models. That's for sure. But oh, come on. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Progress. Progress. Okay. I'm actually gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this. So we can have something that looks a little bit more symmetrical. And then I think I can grab this and then kind of bend it a little bit. Yeah. Like this program is actually really cool. Oh. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. And so now, can I do two at the same time? I can. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Okay. And let's get rid of that. That's the wrong one. And that is not what I damn it. Crap. Okay. All right. Let's try it again. Okay. That one. Delete. That one. Delete. Okay. Oh, and it is symmetrical. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay.
And now if we simulate it, yeah. It's not having the greatest of times, but yeah, you can see we got pockets. Hell yeah. Okay. Let me see if I got any comments still. Yeah. So there we go. That's how you do that. There's a couple of other things. So let's see. Materials. We have fabric here. Obviously, we can just change the color, but oh, geez, that's not what I wanted. Thinking, yeah, here we go. Let's see. They have Jean. They do not have jeans. Oh, denim. Oh, sorry. Denim. Yeah, there you go. Denim. Awesome. Actually got lots of different forms of denim. Okay. Downloading. There we go. And I think we can... For some reason, it's... Why are you green? A? A? What? Okay. Okay. I won't lie, for some reason. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. I was wondering, why is it green? That's so weird. Yeah. I guess it's because I have it selected. Maybe that's why. So there we go, yeah. And now what we can do, we can add some graphics. Don't really have anything. But we can add buttons. So let's see. What should be cool is if we have a zipper. No. Is it maybe in trim? Zipper. Yeah, okay, we got zippers. We do have some zippers. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is gonna be interesting. Complete. that's a large zipper. But should be able to. If I go into here, yeah, there we go. How is that supposed to connect? Obviously, this is way too big. Oh, jeez. Hang on. My bad. It looks like we... Huh. Okay. Think we've reconnected. Looks like we're fine now. Yeah, definitely not going to be a long stream because if it was, yeah, this computer's probably not going to be able to run this for too long. Oh, jeez, it's disconnecting again? Wow. Okay. Okay. We're almost done with this anyway. So let's see. Do we have? Oh, is that it? Okay. Zipper. Yeah. I guess the idea is eventually I could then add like a graphic to add like a zipper kind of. But then like for like clothing, so let's say I want to go back to the shirt, right? You can already see I already have these buttons. And I can actually move that stuff as well. I can of course color it. I can add things like reflection to it. Or I can replace it with something a little bit better looking, like say ooh, I like some of these. These are cool. Okay, you guys can't see all this stuff, I don't think. But like that one. Yeah. Oh, that looks sick. Okay. Yeah. So I can change that and then let me see. I'm gonna make these way smaller. And I can move that right there. A little bit there. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, something kind of annoying is that it likes to do all of these at the same time for whatever reason. Not entirely sure why it does that. I know there's a way to make it not do that. Hold on. there is a way, but I have no idea how to do it. Custom. What is it like? I have to press like shift or something? Nope. How the hell do I do that? And I I ran into another bug again. Okay. Oh yeah. That's weird. Nope. Nope. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, jeez. I don't know why now it works, but yeah, there we go. Okay. You can say also color this. How did I do that before? Oh, a sign. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Again, obviously, I'm just kind of playing around here with that, but you get the idea, right? Like, I can make this guy wear full denim if I wanted to. Oh man, yeah, sorry. Looks like the stream quality is kind of dropped a little bit with the disconnections. My apologies on that. We're about to wrap this up anyway, so yeah. Then I can change that to like a darker color, and yeah. Again, I have tried a little bit of this program a little bit beforehand. Let's see if I can move that. Oh yeah, this. All right, stop the simulation. And then let me see. There should be like an export button here somewhere. Let me take a look. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Okay, hold on. So you press this button right over here. And of course it crashes again. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like it when it crashes. There we go. And then, yeah, we can export it. Let's see. Okay. I'm not gonna do this right now just because this model would take forever to export, but does that even work? No, I don't think it does. Okay, that's fine. So, but anyway, yeah. I guess that's it. My computer wasn't on the verge of dying, I probably would be exporting this into Blender just to see what it looks like. But I think we're probably gonna have to end that there. Otherwise, this stream is just gonna degrade. Unfortunately, let's see. There we go. So, alrighty then. Well, I got a couple of other things I will say. So the trapdoor rifle that I was modeling last week, I still haven't finished it yet, but I'm getting pretty close to finishing it, at least the modeling aspect of it. So I'm going to try to get that done this weekend. If, for whatever reason, oh geez. Yeah, the stream quality is really bad right now. Let me check this for a second. Yeah. Yeah, the stream quality is really bad right now. Okay. So yeah, just in case it didn't get mentioned already. I'm going to be working a little bit more on the Springfield trapdoor rifle. Trying to finish the modeling aspect of it as much as I can this weekend. Whatever I finish, of course, obviously, I'll try to finish it next week. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing for next week's live stream. I may take a break next week just so I can let my finger kind of get a rest after today's injury, but we'll see. But if not, I might also be just doing more modeling. So, and then let me see if there's anything else. Honestly, I think that's about it. So, yeah, hopefully that was an interesting stream. You guys maybe could enjoy me suffering trying to learn Daz. Daz was really, that was difficult. Jinny, honestly, it's a little bit of a learning curve and there's definitely some glitches to it, but it's not too bad. It's pretty straightforward to use, but yeah, definitely Daz. That was an experience. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe I can learn a little bit more off stream, and somewhere down the line, I'll start making some actual new infantry models. So, but alrighty then. Let me see if there's any comments. No, it looks like we're good. So, alrighty then. Well, thanks everybody for joining the stream. We'll be back either next week or the week after that. So, thanks for watching.